What if we told you some cars cost more than a mansion and look like something from the future? In this video, we'll show you the most unusual and expensive cars ever made on Earth. These cars aren't just pricey, they're rare, bold, and totally unique. From gold-covered exteriors to crazy futuristic designs, get ready to see the wildest luxury machines ever built. Let's dive in. Number 1. This man created his own Lamborghini. First, we have to look at this DIY Lamborghini. The Lamborghini Revent N is one of the nicest cars out there, but it's also one of the most expensive at around $2 million. Wang Jian, the son of a humble farmer from China, didn't have $2 million, but nothing was going to stop him from getting his dream car. So instead, he decided to build his own. He used whatever parts and materials he could find. Amazingly, he only had to spend $99,500 to build his very own Lamborghini. Wang calls his creation the poor man's Lamborghini. Lamborghini only ever made 21 Revent Ns, but now, we guess there are 22 of these in the world. Although Wang's car looks similar to the Revent N, there are some major differences. Instead of the normal carbon fiber exterior, Wang's car is made of iron. And instead of Lamborghini's famous V12 engine, his car has an engine from an old Nissan van. The chassis comes from an old Volkswagen. Also, the interior is clearly not up to Lamborghini standards, but it's still insanely impressive for only $99,500. Even more amazing, the entire car was built by hand, by Wang alone. He also says he wants to start his own sports car business. Instead of driving his car around Dubai or Monaco, Wang uses it to transport fertilizer to his parents' farm because Chinese police banned him from driving it on the road. Honestly, for all Wang's effort, Lamborghini should just give this guy a free car. Number 2. The Aeromobile. Just imagine seeing a car driving down the road when all of a sudden it takes off into the sky. Well, that's literally what happens if you see an Aeromobile driving around. These flying cars are made by a Slovakian company, and you can buy one if you have a spare $1.6 million lying around. Only 500 of these cars have ever been made. The goal is to allow everyday drivers to travel in the skies. The car can drive on roads, but if it's safe, you can also take off and fly right over traffic. Just imagine one of these cutting you off. The Aeromobile can fly at a top speed of 124 miles per hour. The car is becoming more and more popular, so we might be seeing flying cars on the road sooner than you think. Number 3. DIY Electric Supercar. With rising gas prices, who wouldn't want an electric supercar? The only downside is they cost serious money that Chen Yinji from China simply didn't have. So, he grabbed his toolbox and built his own. The 27-year-old hand built this entire car. It cost him only $4,000 to make. The car features stunning red paint, a plush interior, and even scissor doors. It's insane that one man built this car in such a short time, with such little money. Chen paid for the car's construction by leasing it out for photo shoots. It's safe to say this young engineer really does have the entrepreneurial spirit. Number 4. The Bloodhound. You might think the world's fastest car would be a Bugatti, a Lamborghini, or even an F1 racing car, but the Bloodhound leaves them all in the dust. The Bloodhound was made specifically to break the world land speed record. It's jet-powered and looks like a hybrid between a space rocket and a race car. So, how fast is it? The fastest speed reached by the Bloodhound so far is 763 miles per hour, but it's believed the vehicle could achieve up to 1,000 miles per hour. Every year, it attempts to beat its own record. It's hoped that by 2024, the Bloodhound will reach that 1,000 miles per hour goal. Number 5. The Sea Lion. If you want both a car and a boat but only have the money for one, this is the perfect solution. It's called the Sea Lion, and it can travel on both land and water. One of these can be yours for $259,500. It's actually the fastest amphibious car. The body is made from welded aluminum, making it very aerodynamic. It can travel at speeds of 180 miles per hour on land and 60 miles per hour on water. For comparison, the average motorboat only goes around 30 miles per hour. The Sea Lion is equipped with a 174 horsepower Mazda engine, but future models will have a 600 horsepower Renesas RX-8 engine, allowing it to dominate both land and sea. Number 6. DIY Countach. The Lamborghini Countach is one of the most desirable cars in the world, which is why it costs around $2.64 million. That's out of reach for most people, including Ken Imhoff. But instead of giving up, Ken decided to build his own. It took him over 10 years to build it by hand in his basement, mostly using aluminum. He used real measurements from a Countach to make the body 100% accurate. He made a few minor changes, but to most people, it looks just like a real Lamborghini Countach. Ken was inspired after seeing the car in the movie Cannonball Run. In total, it cost him only $65,000 to build, saving him millions. To get it out of the basement, he had to knock down a wall and build a ramp to drive it out. His car includes real Lamborghini taillights, parking lights, windshield, and badges. Under the hood is a 514-horsepower Ford V8 engine, making this homemade car insanely powerful. Number 7. The most expensive retail car is the Rolls-Royce Boattail, which costs a whopping $28 million. But that's not the most expensive car ever made. That title goes to a custom Mercedes SL 600, said to be worth $30 million. It's covered in diamonds, and the interior is made of mink fur. It was once presented at a Dubai auto show. In 2007, the car was made to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Mercedes-Benz SL 550. It took 13 people to weeks to attach all of the diamonds, over 300,000 in total. But I wouldn't want to drive this car anywhere. Just a small scratch could set you back millions of dollars. A car like this basically screams, "Rob me," to any criminal. That being said, the car is still totally amazing to look at. And although it is fully functional, it's more of an art piece than a vehicle to actually drive. Number 8. The Longest Limo. This Cadillac Eldorado from the 1970s is the longest limousine in the world. It's an insane 30.5 meters long and moves around on 26 wheels. The limo has everything a billionaire could ever need, including a pool, a jacuzzi, and even a helipad. It also features sofas, beds, and bars, with 2 separate cockpits for each driver, one in the front and one in the rear. The rear driver is responsible for reversing. This limo was used throughout the 1970s and 80s before eventually being abandoned in New Jersey. Thankfully, the Automotive Museum in New York purchased it, ensuring that this amazing vehicle wasn't lost to time. Number 9. The Avatar 2. In 2022, Mercedes-Benz created a vehicle inspired by the Avatar movie. The car doesn't even look real, but it is. It's sleek, it glows, and it can even move sideways like a crab. With the Avatar 2, parallel parking couldn't be easier. The car also features something known as Avatar skin elements that move in response to the environment, altering the car's aerodynamics and braking power. Inside, you'll notice something is missing. That's right, the car has no steering wheel. Instead, you steer it with what's known as the car's mouse. The car has a top speed of 223 miles per hour. Right now, only prototypes have been made, but it's said that when mass production begins, the price will be $76,000, which is honestly not too bad for such a futuristic-looking car. Number 10. Plain Limo. This limo was built using a Boeing 727. Its wings and tail were chopped off, and the body was attached to a Mercedes-Benz bus, creating this amazing limousine plane hybrid. It was originally built by a Mexican limousine company, but was later bought by an unknown person in the United States. The plane's cockpit is still intact, but a steering wheel was added so it can be driven on the road. The limo is 53 feet long, and inside, it has a TV, a fireplace, and even a dance floor, making it the ultimate party vehicle. So, that was all for today. I hope you have watched the video up to this timestamp. Make sure to press the like button if it amazed you. Press the subscribe button if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, as it's totally free. You can follow me on all social media platforms. All links are given in the description. You can also watch other cool stuff. The playlist link is also mentioned in the description. I will catch you up soon in the next video. Till then, peace out.